My sister-in-law tried to ruin our anniversary trip, so we ruined her ego instead. My sister-in-law tried to steal our spotlight, but ended up embarrassing herself instead. So my husband Liam and I just celebrated our 4th anniversary, and his sister, Diane, has always had this unspoken competition with me. From day one, she's made it her mission to remind everyone that she was Liam's #1 person before I came along. She crashes our plans, shows up uninvited to our dinners, and somehow always manages to turn our moments into hers. If we buy new furniture, she renovates her whole living room and sends the family a group chat photo. If I get a promotion, she suddenly lands a huge opportunity. She just has to announce at the next family gathering. It's exhausting, honestly, but we mostly let it slide until our anniversary trip. Liam and I had been planning a long weekend at this gorgeous lakeside cabin about 3 hours out. We'd booked it months in advance, saved carefully, and kept the whole thing quite specifically to avoid any drama. I made one mistake, though. I mentioned it to Liam's mom, who I trust completely, but she accidentally let it slip to Diane during a phone call. 2 days before we left, Diane announced to the whole family that she was also taking a spontaneous getaway that same weekend. Not just to the same region, to the cabin community literally down the road from ours. She tagged herself at a rental that was bigger, newer, and more expensive than ours and made sure everyone saw it. She kept posting things like, "Solo trips really show you who you are," and "I don't need a reason to spoil myself." The first evening, she texted Liam asking if we wanted to grab dinner together at our anniversary trip. The audacity was genuinely impressive. That's when I came up with the plan. Diane's entire personality runs on exclusivity. Nothing tortures her more than feeling like something amazing is happening and she's not part of it. So Saturday morning, I posted a photo of Liam and me at breakfast with the caption, "Today's plans are going to be unforgettable. Some things are better kept off the internet." Then I turned off location sharing entirely. Liam called Diane and casually dropped that we'd run into an old friend of his, a guy named Marcus, who apparently owned a private property nearby with a boat dock, a fire pit, and access to a section of the lake closed off to tourists. He said Marcus had invited us for a full afternoon and that it was super exclusive, just a small group. Diane's response? She called back 4 times in 2 hours. She fished for details, tried to invite herself, suggested maybe Marcus wouldn't mind one more person, offered to bring wine. Liam politely held the line. Marcus wasn't really a new people kind of guy. Private circle only. Here's the truth. Marcus doesn't exist. We drove to a little farm stand, bought peaches and cheese, went back to the cabin, and sat on the porch reading for 4 hours. It was perfect. But Diane spent her entire Saturday driving around the lake, popping into marinas and waterfront spots, posting increasingly strained photos of herself looking carefree. The captions said unbothered. The sunglasses said otherwise. When we got home, Liam told her Marcus had already invited us back for Labor Day weekend, that they were such genuine, interesting people, the kind you only meet once in a while. Diane went completely silent. She blew her budget on a trip she couldn't enjoy, chased a person who doesn't exist, and got zero relaxation out of any of it. We got a quiet anniversary, fresh peaches, and the best laugh we've had in years.